Next on Watch the Damn Tape, Black Monday hits the WNBA. What it do, folks? It's the Beat Chef for Watch the Damn Tape. Hit that like, that share, that subscribe button. Hit that bell to get notified when I drop my next video. New subscribers, I appreciate you for watching. Hope you enjoy the show. Old subscribers, thank you for helping me build this platform and continue to push out this content. This was a rough Monday. It's a lot of players that we loved and watched and enjoyed playing college basketball. They got their walking papers. So I'd like to start this show off by, because there's Hunger Games up in this bad boy. Let's not make any mistakes. Let's keep it a buck. T.U.S.S.L.E got cut today. Latu King from Notre Dame was playing with the Sparks. She got her walking papers. Cheyenne Sellers from Maryland got her walking papers twice. She just signed with the dream, and now it is a dream. It's over. Reality is set. People online going nuts. Twitter especially. Oh my God. Twitter, you can tell a lot of people just fall in love with a player just because they're that player. Why ain't this person on the team? They need to expand the rosters. Okay. They expand the rosters. They're going to expand the rosters next year with 2 teams. They're going to expand the rosters, and they're going to shuffle some of these same players that they don't want to other teams. And then another crop of college girls are going to come in, and some free agents and some non-U.S. players are going to come in, and they're going to vie for the same few spots. And if they ain't got that dog in them, they're going to get ate up too. And that's just the facts. T.U.S.S.L.E, somebody posted, man, she shot 75% from the field. And somebody replied, yeah, she's playing against future Walmart employees. That's what it is. It ain't about the damn games. Do you hit a consistent shot in the game? Yes or no? Did a lot of layups, a lot of drives to the basket, hit some mid-range. You did that at Oregon. Can you stroke that sucker from the outside? Can you open it up for A'ja Wilson? That's it. That's what Las Vegas wants. Las Vegas wants a shooter. They had Harmony Turner, Aaliyah Nye, T.U.S.S.L.E. Which one of you can open up that floor to take pressure off A'ja? And that you're such a threat shooting that when we kick it in, ain't nobody around A'ja for her to operate. That's what we want. That's the offense we running. Same thing Tyler Marsh is trying to do in Chicago. That's why he got Angel Reek's ass out there on the perimeter playing point forward. Because your ass can't hit a damn layup. And we got this big 6'7" ass girl in the middle of the court. And she gonna bang in that middle. And if your ass ain't around her, she got room to operate and she can score. It's Cardozo's team. It ain't your team. You just here. You got name recognition, name value. No game. Sorry. Latu King, you went to Notre Dame for 1 year. You should have went there 4 years. Because that way Coach Ivy could have instilled in you in the other 3 years. Sweetheart, when you go to this league, it's no BS. It's all gas, no brakes. Don't go in there skinning and grinning. Don't go in there smiling. Go in there like you trying to take somebody's job and take food off their table. Because that's what you got to do to get a job in the W. You got to take food off somebody's plate. Simply say it. I'm impressed. Maddie Westbeld is still on a roster as of this moment. Michaela Timpson's still on a roster. Sanaya Fagan is still on a roster. Raya Marshall, for the moment, is still with Connecticut. Because that second and third round in this year's draft got obliterated. I mean, absolutely crushed. We can go to the second round. Aaliyah Nye, going to make the team. shoot threes, know her assignment, said at the press conference. I'm opening up the floor for Asia. Good answer, kid. Madison Scott didn't do diddly squat in preseason. Probably was getting ate up in practice. Gone. Anastasia Koso, overseas. Maddie Westfield, still hanging on, can shoot from outside. And bang. And she understand. It's the reason why Notre Dame players, UConn players, dominate this league. Because they go to schools that get you ready for this war you about to get into when you go to this league. Cheyenne Sellers, double cut. Tiana Pow Pow, hanging on. Hanging on. Showed a lot of dog when she got pushed. I don't even care about the push off by Caitlin Clark, to be honest. Caitlin hit the three. She said, I got to get my lick back. She went down there, popped one on Caitlin, and shook. Caitlin Clark draws. That ain't being talked about enough. Caitlin better tighten up on that damn defense this year. Because she got left. She put a 6-foot killer crossover on her ass and stepped back and fired a three up on her. That ain't being talked enough. But anyway, Michaela Timpson gonna make the Indiana Fever. Jaylen Brown, sorry, sweetie, you're gone. She taking your spot. Bree Hall, you been gone. Archer Cobley, Texas A&M, did make the Chicago Sky. You're gone. Lucy Olsen, saw her in the preseason. She looked like a deer in headlights. It looked like she wasn't ready for the moment. She probably ain't gonna make the Mystics. Delia Daniels didn't make the Lynx, which the Lynx, to be honest, is probably the hardest team to make, just because they didn't have a lot of turnover on their roster. Raya Marshall from USC, shot blocker, got a lot of room to grow. Still hanging on by a thread in Connecticut. But I figured that Connecticut will probably make their cuts either tomorrow or Wednesday. So I'll be giving you an update on the Connecticut Sun. That's the end of the second round. If we go to the third round, Serena Sundell, which I think is probably the steal of the draft. She should make the Seattle Storm. The Seattle Storm they've done a few cuts. They need a point guard. If she gets cut, she probably will get signed by another team. 6'2" point guard. And can shoot. Post up smaller guards. Got room to grow. Hands down. Seattle Storm scored. They scored one in the third round with her. J.J. Quinley, small guard, played very well that first preseason game. I saw her picking pockets in practice. And they put that on tape. So I know they got a good chance of having a few rookies on Dallas. And that's, like I said, Dallas was one of the destination spots I keyed in another video, just because they didn't have a lot of veterans on the team making big money. They had room. You could come to Dallas and take a job. Madison Connor did not, nowhere close with Seattle gone. Caitlin Chen's probably going to make the Valkyries. Aronette Vonleh, you're big and you didn't play big. You didn't take an Alyssa Smith job. You didn't take I can't even think of the other center for the Wings, but you didn't do Zay Green. Ooh, it's gonna be tough to make that that Mystics job, but they lost Amore, so she might have an outside chance, a slim chance. Yvonne Ejim, sorry, you were gone. Jordan Hobbs, Michigan. Seattle, no. Harmony Turner, like I said, she's gone. Theory, Aubrey Griffin, she got to have knee surgery. You just came off a knee. That was a wasted pick. That pick right there, that was a wasted pick. That was a UConn love favorite, just because she was at the draft. That was Aja Kane from France, still playing overseas. That's it. And even if you went to the first round, the 10th pick was Savika. Asha Savika from Slovenia, she's not even going to report to the Chicago Sky. So she was a future pick. You'll see her in 1 or 2 years down the road. But for right now, they could have got a power forward. I mean, you could clearly tell they're trying to replace Angel Reese. You get a power forward that can shoot, and you got Angel Reese that can't do layups. So they know they got to do something. But for star power, Angel Reese, IG following, and everything else, she can sustain that. They could just keep her on the team and just, have her trying to play fake Magic Johnson for right now. But hopefully they get something out of Haley. Hopefully Haley shows up. But scoring, boy, Isaiah James would have been great in Chicago. Would have been great. But folks got to realize this ain't college. And when you see them in the third and fourth quarter and they're hooping against somebody, you got to say, who is that? Who's she guarding? She going to be guarding the girl that's going to be working at the bank. She going to be guarding your accountant, your next accountant. That's just it. They're just going to have to go get jobs now. Or go overseas. That's just it. It's real life. It's real life. I mean, and they didn't replace a person and put them off the job and put them back in the job market. It is what it is. You could try again in 2026. There's going to be some more players coming out of college in 2026. There's going to be a lot of veterans that are going to be trying to sign major deals. The year to try to get on a roster was this year, under this rookie scale. Yep, but yeah, I mean, it's super butthurt fans. The only thing I do not like about this whole thing, why do these teams take all these professional photos instead of just taking one stock headshot of these players? And why do they go through these elaborate photos like the ones with the Dallas Wings like these? Why do those? And then Deja Kelly, they're sitting in a queen or king's chair and all glammed up, and it's like, I saw some teams were already taking team photos, and I'm like, your team's not finalized and you're taking team photos. It's like you got plenty of time to do a bunch of press photos and do a photo shoot with these women after the rosters are settled. But it's almost like they gave them parting gifts, like on a game show. Like, here's a souvenir, Deja. Here's a souvenir for your future broadcasting career, so you can say you hit a game winner and you can add to your resume. It was like some resume build type stuff that was going on with a lot of these players, and I saw a bunch of cool. I do photography, and I just thought it was pretty cool. I mean, like, okay, there's some cool photos, but man, what happens when they get cut? She gonna get cut. She got a souvenir photo from the Dallas Wings. Okay, she ain't got a souvenir job, but she got a souvenir photo. But I'd like to know your thoughts, your comments. Who were you surprised they got cut? Were you surprised that Deja Kelly got cut, or Sellers? Were you surprised Madison Scott got cut? Like I said, it's a tough league. The toughest, one of the toughest, if not the toughest league to get into. Got to have a no BS attitude. But let me know your thoughts, leave your comments below. Until next time, peace.